Cambridge Cocktail Bar is celebrating 1 year of serving up Chinese-inspired cocktails and, of course, creative bites. Brian Callahan from Darling joins us to share two of the bar's signature favorites. But first of all, congratulations. You and Zimu Chen, you started this over a year ago.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been great. It's been better than I could have anticipated. It was a big leap for us, and to be at the 1 year milestone is huge. So.
And the cool thing about your menu is that you have your signatures, but there's a lot of changing going on a regular basis. Why is that?
We change our menu almost every day. It's just like very seasonally focused and just kind of our own like mood driven and whatnot. But we have a couple cocktails that are staples, and one of them being one of the drinks I'm going to make today, the HK French Toast.
The Hong Kong French Toast. It's inspired by the actual dish itself.
Yeah, correct.
Talk me through the process.
The prep for it is quite complicated, but we start with a whole egg.
Okay. Nice. Protein.
And then this is actually a brioche syrup, so we take a whole loaf of brioche and
just soak it in there.
We use an enzyme called amylase to convert the starches to sugar and then make a syrup out of it. It's all very
So this is technically breakfast too.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
protein, there's brioche.
And then we make a compound with the rest of the ingredients that would be in the dish. We've got peanut butter, condensed milk, coconut milk, and a little bit of an ingredient called shio-koji. And that's everything.
And you're going to shake that up really quickly.
Well, I shake drinks all the time.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm gonna give this to you.
I'll shake it.
I'm a little tired.
But the beautiful thing about Darling's menu, too, we mentioned it being Chinese-inspired, but you use the Chinese-inspired ingredients, but you use a modern twist to that as well. Why is that so important?
We don't want to... we don't get too tied up in, like, authenticity. We definitely want to, we give nods to the classic dishes, to the classic drinks, and the ingredients and stuff, but we also have our own... and each individual bartender or chef, we have our own backgrounds, our own kind of experience and history to lean on. So we always want to incorporate some of that as well.
To make sure people get that experience.
Yeah.
You also have the guava haichi. What's in that?
This is going to be a shochu highball. So we use shochu, guava puree, a little bit of lime leaf, and some absinthe. We add a little bit of lemon juice and then whole milk Greek yogurt, and that kind of starts a clarification process. So that's how it comes out clear like this, and then we carbonate the whole thing behind the bar, and it's just nice and easy.
Make it
so this is my favorite drink to make because I just have to pour it.
Exactly. I love cocktail bars where you get so creative and are able to do that. But your space, you guys were actually in the space known formerly as Mary Chung's.
Correct.
And of course, there's a Facebook page with over 1,000 fans of that specific space, and you made it a point to pay homage to them. Why was that?
It was important to us. I mean, my business partner and I, we came up working in the restaurant industry here in Boston. I've been in the restaurant industry for 20 years. I've worked in all sorts of restaurants, family restaurants and whatnot. So I know how much it means to both the people who operated those restaurants and also, the guests who frequented it. So, I think neighborhoods are changing, new things are coming in, and it can be a touchy subject, and we wanted to make sure that we were honoring that past and also, carving out space for us to do our thing as well. So. And
it sounds like people are happy with it. Yeah. You're a year in. Cheers to that. Cheers. Where can we find you guys for more?
I don't know if
I set you up, by the way.
So we're right in the heart of Central Square, 464 Mass Ave. You can also find us on darlingcambridge.com, or our Instagram is darlingcambridge.
Congratulations. Cheers to another year.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That was delicious, by the way. It tastes like a dessert, and I love peanut butter, so huge fan of that.